Ichigo Kurosaki versus Yusuke Urameshi.
The substitute Shinigami of Bleach versus the spirit detective of Yu Yu Hakusho. It's time for a death battle!
So the scene starts off in the city and we see the goats, Ichigo and Yusuke. And my two goats were just living their lives, you know, minding their own business. Until...
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
And as soon as Ichigo and Yusuke cross paths with each other, they both lock in instantly. This man Yusuke thought Ichigo was a demon, and Ichigo thought Yusuke was a hollow, which is crazy as fuck, by the way, bruh. They just met and they already stereotyping each other, bruh. Crazy works. But after they stereotype each other, they waste no time and get straight to boxing. Ichigo hits a slash that gets weaved. Yusuke right hooks, which gets blocked. Ichigo hits another slash that once again gets weaved. 1-2 from Yusuke that gets blocked. Ichigo hits a slash, but this time Yusuke blocks it and then jumps on his sword on some Itadori shit and hits him with a super kick into a drop kick. And I was over here watching this, hyped as hell. This man Yusuke cooking right now, bruh. And after that happens, Yusuke and Ichigo take the fight up to the sky where they clash not once, but twice. And after that, Yusuke ups the spirit gun and beams it at Ichigo. But Ichigo fights back because he ups Zangetsu and he hits him with the Getsuga Tensho. And what happens next is honestly pure brilliance from Yusuke because he uses a spirit gun to launch himself at Ichigo, giving himself a clean opportunity to right hook Ichigo onto a rooftop. And once Ichigo dropped his blades, I knew that boy was free eats to Yusuke. And Ichigo was indeed free eats because Yusuke drops down and he starts beating the fuck out of him. Like holy shit, bruh. I haven't seen Ichigo get his ass beat this badly since fucking Grimmjow. Because Yusuke pulls up and he hits a left, weave, right, block, right, left, and another right.
That's what I'm talking about!
Yusuke then hits a right-left combo on Ichigo, and Ichigo manages to get a single hit on Yusuke. But Yusuke ups the spirit gun, but misses treacherously. And I ain't gonna lie, Yusuke, how the fuck do you miss a spirit gun from point blank range, bruh? That shit crazy as hell, dog. However, I do gotta take back what I just said, because the spirit gun ricochets off Zangetsu on some V1 Ultra Kill type shit, and proceeds to backshot Ichigo. And just when I thought Yusuke couldn't get more disrespectful, he ups the spirit gun and he cockshots Ichigo, bruh. Ah, hell nah, ref, that gotta be a foul. And to add the cherry on top, Yusuke hits him with another mean left hook to the jawline. Like, nah, this is genuinely so terrible, bruh. This man Yusuke talking shit while beating Ichigo's ass, bruh. Ichigo, fight back! And as the fight continues, this random ass hollow just pulls up out of nowhere. Like, bro, where'd you come from? Yusuke will up the spirit gun, but ends up getting snatched off of the rooftop. Like, nah, I'm crying. Getting snatched by a low level hollow is nefarious works. But Yusuke charges up the spirit gun and he completely decimates the hollow. But as soon as Yusuke turns around... And just like how he did Aizen, Ichigo face pumps the fuck out of Yusuke into a portal.
What a baby! Little demon energy got you scared? Nah.
Top tier interaction. Anyways, back on topic, Ichigo and Yusuke would proceed to go hit for hit, ban for ban, shot for shot, until Ichigo would start to raw dog Yusuke all across the battlefield. And then Ichigo would hit a Getsuga Jujinsho right at Yusuke.
Two at once? Damn, why didn't I think of that?
But Yusuke would clap back by firing 2 spirit guns at Ichigo's Getsuga Jujinsho, resulting in a clash. As the clash continues, Ryzen pops up into Yusuke's mind as he starts to chop it up with him.
Let's devour him together.
Now that's ridiculous. Bro over there talking about devouring Ichigo like it's fucking Blue Lock or something. But Yusuke says hell not to that, and he transforms into his Mazaku state. And once Yusuke activates his Mazaku form, he just starts going ballistic, bro, just straight dummy. Because Yusuke hits a frame 1 sidestep and then proceeds to give Ichigo the Ukiyo-e treatment. And to add more to the disrespect, Yusuke starts to drag Ichigo's face across the wall like he's fucking Broly. And to add the cherry on top, Yusuke rock bottoms Ichigo, fucking up the whole battlefield. But as he fucks up the whole battlefield, we finally get to see the true GOAT.
Yeesh, rude awakening. This one's a piece of work. Need a hand, partner?
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
And with White Zangetsu showing up to assist Ichigo, Ichigo pops his true Bankai, Tenza Zangetsu. Ichigo would use his Horn of Salvation to blast at Yusuke, only for Yusuke to backhand the blast away like it was nothing. Those two would proceed to clash, and Ichigo would dodge Yusuke's hit as he would start to speed blitz his shit like crazy. Like I gotta tell y'all, bruh, that flash stepping shit is devious, bruh. Motherfuckers in Bleach would die over that shit. And as Ichigo starts flash stepping Yusuke, he starts piecing him up like crazy, even talking shit to him too.
Is that the best you can do? I can go even faster if you'd like.
Oh yeah, talk that talk, Ichigo. And as Ichigo continues to beat down on Yusuke, I ain't gonna lie, Yusuke might be cooked here, bruh. Like, I don't know, bruh. And as Ichigo pops up behind Yusuke, look at how fucking geeked out Yusuke is, man. Over here having the time of his life while putting his fucking life on the line. Yusuke would then start to spam punch after punch, punching down on Ichigo's Zangetsu. And as he does this, he gives Ichigo that talk.
I'll kill you even if it kills me! I'm putting it all on the line! You better do the same!
This man Yusuke is such a goat, bruh. Over here boxing just for the love of the game. I love to see that. And after Yusuke talks this shit, Ichigo starts transforming into his true Dangai form, but says fuck not to that. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad he did, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Mugetsu is kind of crazy, bro. I feel like true Bankai should be enough, big bro. And with that, Ichigo would raise Zangetsu as Yusuke charges at him, resulting in one final clash between the two. And then, as that clash continued, Ichigo would put more strength into Zangetsu, cutting down Yusuke completely and slicing the battlefield in half. The scene would then switch to Yusuke as he slowly falls to the ground as Ichigo watches. And as Yusuke closes his eyes, Ichigo says one final thing to Yusuke.
See you on the other side.
And with all that said, the fight is officially over. And before I end the video, I just gotta say, big shoutouts to Death Battle, bruh. They snapped with this one, cause me personally, I fucked with this fight a lot. Even though the result was one-sided, the animation was sick as fuck. The OST was top tier, and that next fight is gonna be pure cinema. And with that said, it's been your boy Big Wump, and I'll see y'all on the next time. Peace out, y'all.